guys, welcome to my channel. Just want to start out by saying that yes, I am sitting on the ground. I am 7 months-ish pregnant, getting close here. This is what's comfortable for me, and then we will figure something out later for a different position to film this in. But for right now, I am so excited because this is our first official budgeting video. Like I said in my introduction video, I have been budgeting with the envelope system for about a year, but I graduated my husband and myself to the little binder deals. So we're excited to do this and really fine-tune our finances. Today we are stuffing $685. I want to say that $40 of that my husband already took for his work money, if he doesn't like prepare food or that kind of thing. So we are down to $645 just in cash here. But overall, budgeting wise, it was $685. This one is our cash envelopes. So this is what we use on not a daily basis necessarily, but what we take money out of, and this is more of the sinking funds and specific things that we're saving up for. So we are going to first start with our cash envelopes, but I guess to begin, let's sort these bad boys out. And I am super excited because I have a cash tray coming, and it should be here in a couple days. I got it off Etsy, and I will link it in my next video once it arrives, so you guys can find it as well if you are interested. All right, so we'll move everything this way just a little bit. Okay, perfect. So bills are set, let's get started. So the first one in here is groceries. So groceries is going to get $250. I want to point out for groceries, we are a family of 5, soon to be family of 6, but I do weekly grocery shopping trips, and I spend about half of the $250 each week, if that makes sense. So sometimes I have leftover, which this one specifically for the grocery fund, instead of putting it into our rollover fund, we will keep in here just because some weeks we go through more groceries than others. So that's what we will do with this one. But $250 in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40. Wow, I can't count today. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, and 50. So $250. $250 will go into grocery. That took a little longer than I had hoped, but we will get faster as this video goes on. All right, so next up is kids. Kids is gonna get $60. For this one specifically, we kind of use this fund for diapers and wipes for our kids. Not all of them are in diapers, and they just need them at different times. So that's the account or envelope that we pull from. So 20, 40, and 60. This is going into kids. This is another one we're gonna watch over the next couple of weeks. If there are extra bills or leftover money in here, we won't necessarily take it and put it into rollover, because sometimes we go through more diapers than others, or wipes, or whatever it might be. So it's just nice having that extra money on hand versus having to pull some out of like a slush fund or something like that, you can kind of be budgeted for. But we're gonna watch it carefully so we can really figure out how much we're spending. So gas for myself, I am getting $40, and this is because I don't really go anywhere. I kind of stick around the house with the kids, especially in the middle of winter when our weather is still kind of unpredictable right now. But so this was 20, 30, and 40. gas for my husband, so he gets 70. Gas prices are going up and he has to drive a little further, so that's kind of what works for him right now. So we'll go 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 20, 40, 50, 60, and 70. Sorry, I kind of like my bills all facing the same way, so if they aren't, it kind of bugs me, but we'll get this down. So pets. Pets is a new one for us. Just kind of going over this. For pets, we never really budgeted for. We just kind of pulled out of our grocery fund as we needed it. But that's not really fair to us and what we need to eat, and to really actually figure out where we're spending every cent. I figured it was time to make a pets envelope. So to start out, we are getting $20. So 10 and 20. This may go up, may go down. Again, I just don't really know how much we were spending on pet food and litter and blah, blah, blah a month. So this is what we're starting with for bi-weekly. Next one is date. So our date night consists of pizza for the family basically right now, since we don't really go out and about. So it is nice having smaller bills on hand for tips and that kind of thing. So we will be doing 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. 20 into our date fund. All right, next is babysitter. I am currently finishing our basement, and my husband does help out when he can, but it is nice having a babysitter even if we want to take a date night or whatever. We just started this account or this envelope for that specifically, so we can budget accordingly. And this will get $60 this time. So let's do 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. 10, 20, 30, 40, 60. All right, 60 in babysitter. Work food. So this is my husband's work food envelope. He will get $40 bi-weekly. If it needs to go up, it will, but that's what kind of works out. We're gonna start trying to meal prep some more with, frozen chicken and blah, blah, blah. So this one he already took because he needed some work food. Rollover. So this will be where the extra money in our envelopes will go. Again, some of them we will keep in here just because I know that we'll probably end up needing or using that money, but that's to figure out in the weeks to come. But we graduated from those regular plain envelopes to this system. So I did have leftover money from our old envelopes, and that was $21. So I put it over here, so we got 20 and 1. This was not included in the 685 total. So this is just going in there right now. I am not sure what we will be doing with this money, when we will be doing something with it, that kind of thing. I think that is something that we just gotta figure out and see what comes. There's a couple projects, like I said, we're doing our basement, we want to redo our floors. We're trying to figure things out as we go. But that is it, if I can get this snapped, for our cash envelopes. So next we'll do our sinking funds. So it's in this one. Our sinking funds. We added a lot in here too. So things that maybe we didn't really think about before, or we just ended up paying off most of our debt. So these just kind of came to, and we're not going to contribute to all of them necessarily, but I will walk you through what everything is and then show you what we're putting in which envelopes this time. So kids clothes, for this and most of these envelopes, we set a goal for ourselves. Whatever that amount might be, we have a deadline. So I am kind of, as long as we have the money in our account and it's available, we're going to allocate X amount to a certain envelope to reach that goal. Once we reach it, if it's even sooner than our due date or deadline per se, then we will stop and reallocate that money that would be going into there, if that makes sense. So first one is kids clothes. Kids clothes is gonna get $50. This will be if they need anything for kids clothes, but summer clothes, fall clothes, they just grow like weeds, so they might need new shoes or whatever it might be. That'll be this fund. Car maintenance. We're going on a trip here soon. We will need to get my oil changed. I know my husband will need his oil changed. So this one is gonna get $20. We do have other money that we are gonna put into it, but we are not putting our horse before our buggy before our horse, I guess, whatever that saying is. But we have more money that we're gonna put into this, but you will see that in a different video when we have access to that money, if that makes sense. So that is car, and that got 20. So home is not getting anything this time. We already budgeted for doing the basement, so this is not going to get anything right now, but will in the future. Vacation is getting $10 this time. Like I said, we're going on vacation soon, and we already budgeted for that, but this is if we want to maybe go on a weekend trip with the kids or something like that, or just my husband and I. That's what this is for. Birthdays. So birthdays is getting 15. So 10, 5 is 15. All right, holiday is $10. We got 5 and 10. Oh my goodness, I can't grab this. So this is for any maybe holiday clothes. Easter's coming up. What else? 4th of July, if we need any food for that. Thanksgiving, Christmas. We will have a separate Christmas fund specifically, but this is for all the other holidays of the things that you don't really think about, like cute outfits or the food or certain activities, especially for our kids, that kind of thing. We'll pull it out of here for holidays. Back to school. So back to school for this one, we'll get $10. 5, 10. We just want to be prepared when our daughter goes back to school. She's currently in preschool. Not sure if she'll do another year of preschool or kindergarten, but we want to be ready for whatever she might need for her next little adventure. Floors. So floors are upstairs floors. I really want to redo them. We have a plan set for the future, but just don't know the timeline quite yet. So this one's not going to get anything, but we're getting there. Rental is our last envelope, and that's going to get $10. We want to invest in a rental property and hopefully do a little bit of that here. So that is going to go here, and this one might get emptied a couple times because we do have a savings account for it specifically. So I will keep track. I'm going to do some little print off sheets for each envelope, so then I can show you guys and keep track myself of when money goes in and out of these envelopes and how, like, what the balance is and that kind of thing. So that is rental. The last couple are just some of my kids' envelopes that they personally want to contribute to when they receive money. So that is in the back there. But again, this was $685. 40 of it my husband already took for his meals, so it was $645 in cash. And then we did have that $21 in rollover funds. So that is what went all into here now. I'm thinking the next video will be in 2 weeks with that cash stuffing for the first paycheck in March. Super excited. We have goals and we're gonna crush them and accomplish them. I am super excited. We are gonna talk about possibly doing some like weekly challenges as well. There are just a couple of factors that financially things might change. So just keep an eye out and follow us on our journey, and we will take you through everything. If you have questions, leave your comments down below. Otherwise, like and subscribe to see the next video and when it comes out. Thanks, guys.